You've been in Ukraine since February, since the war began. Can you just take me through what you've been doing? You're currently in Mykolaiv at the moment. What have you been doing?
Sure. So over the last few months, I've been operating a volunteer EOD team, mostly made up of foreign volunteers and some Ukrainians as well. So we've been providing support, training and clearance for the Ukrainian armed forces and the Ukrainian police.
And what kind of things have you been doing with the EODs? Have you been doing, making safe various munitions? Take me through some of that.
So we're clearing up unexploded ordnance that was left over from the fighting at Hostomel Airport. So we've got a mix of everything. We've got a lot of 23 and 30 millimeter unexploded rounds, bottom mortars, tank shells, pretty much anything you can imagine. It's here. It's explosive ordnance everywhere.
And why do you feel it's important to be here than frontline?
Right now, it's very hard to do any clearance on the front line, obviously because of the fighting. Especially trying to work under artillery, it's next to impossible to be able to do it. And because this is so close to Kiev, this is one of the places that will get opened back up sooner than other places in the east. And to me, I think it's more important to be here cleaning up the remnants of war than it is to be stood on the front line taking photos with guns and trying to tell the TikTok world that you're a foreigner that's come to save Ukraine.
So over the last few months, Chris, how many tons or how many unexploded bits of ordnance do you think you've deactivated or made safe?
I think since we started off with Ukrainian National Police EOD teams, we're exceeding 50 tons of munitions. We're talking hundreds of thousands of items.
And say, for instance, hypothetically speaking, we get to spring and summer next year and the war comes to a conclusion. How long do you think it will take before Ukraine is cleared of all the munitions that are dotted around? Is it a sense that this will be the same as the Second World War, that we'll still be finding these unexploded ordnance for years to come?
Yes, definitely. I would say right now, if the war finishes, from a humanitarian mine action standard, we're going to be clearing Ukraine for the next 100 years.